Hi guys, it's Miss Davila. Today we are going to continue with our personal narrative. So just to go over real briefly, as Miss Rubio told you, personal narrative, these are your must-haves. You must have characters, a setting, problem, a climax, a solution, and we need to see those details. Our writing process, which you should absolutely be using for 4th grade on out, you need to brainstorm what you are going to write about. You need to plan it, map it out. You need to have a rough draft, which would be your rough copy before your revisions and editing. Then you'll do your revise and edit. Revise is adding something, subtracting something, maybe combining sentences. Editing is fixing those spelling errors and capitalization errors and punctuation errors. And then your final draft is your final piece that you will retype and make nice and neat, and that's what you turn in. So our question, your prompt, which you should have read, like Ms. Rubio said, at least 2 times, is to think about a time when you finally got something you had been working hard to get. Tell the story about your struggle, how you worked hard to get it, and what it was like when you finally have it. So this is not just a one-part story. What they are asking you to do is, first of all, they're giving you your think about. Think about what you are going to write. Think about the time that you had to work hard. Then they want you to tell the story, which would be like your explain. So tell the story about your struggle, how you worked hard to get it, and what it was like when you finally had it. So there is 3 parts I see that should be included in my draft. So Ms. Rubio had picked when I got my car for her title, or her topic. So here y'all did together your planning. We chose to do a plot diagram, which you are all familiar with. So she talked about her problem being that her car broke down and she didn't have the money to fix it. So her climax, which was the part, her aha moment, was she decided, you know what, I'm going to work really hard and I'm going to get me a new car so I don't have to worry about the troubles with this old car anymore. And then her solution was to go and get some extra jobs and save up this money. And so in 2 years, she was able to buy that car. And then her conclusion is that the lesson she learned that she realized that hard work really pays off, and that she's going to keep that up. She's going to work hard for the things that she wants. Okay, so here you can see I have a rough draft that I started. So when I got my new car is our title. A time I finally got something I had been working hard to get was when I got my new car. It all started one horrible day when my car broke down and I did not have enough money to fix it. So you can tell already, I'm giving you some little personal details. I'm giving you a hook. I'm trying to relate to my readers so that you will want to continue reading my story, as well as answering what the prompt is asked me to write about. So I remember thinking, I'm so sick of this car. Something is always breaking. I was really sick of it, but I didn't know what to do. Cars are expensive to fix and expensive to buy. So you notice I put a quote in here. I'm putting what I'm thinking in my head. I'm going to add, you can add something that you said to somebody else. That way it's reading more like a conversation. Again, making it a little more personal and a little more relatable to your reader. I knew I had to come up with a plan to get the money I needed for my new car. After doing some brainstorming, I came up with a plan. I decided I would get a second job. So here, I'm telling you now, right? We're getting in our climax. I'm telling you what I'm going to do to solve my problem. I was lucky to find a part-time job at Hobby Lobby. I also had some friends who needed help with babysitting their kids. I was off to a great start. Every paycheck I received, I put in the savings account just for my new car. So here we go. We're starting to come down that mountain. I'm telling you, What my climax was, I'm getting this second job. I decided I'm going to go get this second job. And now my resolution is coming. I'm getting that job. I found places to work extra jobs. And I'm getting those paychecks that I need. And I'm telling you how I'm saving those paychecks. It took about 2 years to save enough to buy my new car. I was so excited. I began going to dealerships to look for a car. I also looked online for deals. I remember thinking, so here's another quote, I don't just want to pick a random car. I've worked too hard for this. It has to be perfect. After a couple of weeks, I found my perfect car. I was a proud owner of a brand new Jeep. This whole experience taught me that hard work really pays off. I will always work hard to accomplish my goals. Let's see. So this is my rough draft. So what you will do now at this point, you're going to take this rough draft and you're going to copy it and paste it into your revise and edit section. So the first thing I'm noticing in my revise and edit section is that my title didn't move over. So I'm going to go ahead and add that in. That'll be my first editing. So my title, let's see here, when I got my car. So let's go ahead and put that in. I'm going to add my new car. And we're going to move this over to the middle so it looks like a title. So now I'm going to look here at my first sentence. The time I finally got something I had been working hard to get was when I got my new car. So that looks pretty good to me. It all started one horrible day when my car broke down and I did not have enough money to fix it. So I'm noticing here, there's a little indentation that wasn't there. Let me see, I guess it's not going to let me fix that. Okay, I remember thinking, I'm so sick of this old car. Something is always breaking. I was really sick of it, but I didn't know what to do. Cars are expensive to fix and expensive to buy. So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, I already said here, I'm so sick of this old car. So should I repeat that here? I was really sick of it, but I didn't know what to do. Maybe I should, I'm thinking maybe I should change this to, let me see, instead of I was really sick of it, I will change it to I was really frustrated. Let's see, I was really frustrated, but I didn't know what to do. Cars are expensive to fix and expensive to buy, so that sounds pretty good, and I'm not repeating myself. I knew I had to come up with a plan to get the money I needed for a new car. After doing some brainstorming, now see, the fun thing about a computer is it shows you when you've made a spelling error with that little red squiggly line, and I noticed brainstorming is one word, so I can just go in and fix that. I came up with a plan. I decided I would get a second job. I was really lucky to find a part-time job at Hobby Lobby. So I'm noticing here, Hobby Lobby, Hobby Lobby is the name of the store, and that's a proper noun. Because it's the name of a place, so that should definitely be capitalized. So I'm going to make that correction. I also had some friends who needed help with babysitting their kids. I was off to a great start. every paycheck I received, I put, so right here, received, it's showing me the little red squiggly line, so I misspelled it. And I misspelled it because I switched the I and the E. It needs to be the E first. Next to that, I have an I. And again, I know from my capitalization rules that I, as a word, should always be capitalized. So every paycheck I received, I put in a savings account just for my new car. It took about 2 years to save enough money to buy my new car. I was so, okay, here's another error. I see my mistake. Excited should not have this I after the T. I began going to car dealerships to look for a car. I also looked online for deals. I remember thinking, uh-oh, I did it again. This I needs to be capitalized. I don't just want to pick a random car. I've worked too hard for this. It has to be perfect. After a couple of weeks, I found my perfect car. I was now, something I feel I should add, a proud owner. And instead of a, I think it would sound better if I said the. I was now the proud owner of a brand new Jeep. Now Jeep, right here we're talking about the name, the particular name of a vehicle, brand name of a vehicle, so we need to capitalize that. This whole experience taught me that hard work really pays off. I will always work hard to accomplish my goals. So I am looking at this now. I've made my corrections. I think it looks pretty good. And then that is it. So what you are going to do, what your assignment's going to be, is you're going to finish up your draft if you haven't already finished it. And then you're going to do your copy and paste your rough draft here and correct and fix any spelling errors or capitalization or punctuation errors like you saw me fix. So good luck. Happy writing, guys. I will go ahead and put in again these slides if you, that way you'll know where to go. But if not, they'll be under Monday's slides. You're just going to continue on with what you started on Monday with Ms. Rubio. Talk to you soon, guys. Have a great rest of your week. Bye.